In the midst of a hectic morning, we find Olivia, a mother of twin boys, juggling her roles as a professional, a housekeeper, and a parent. It's a whirlwind of activity that starts at the break of dawn and stretches into the late hours of the night. Amidst the laughter, the mess, and the constant demands of her lively toddlers, Olivia also shoulders the responsibility of her professional commitments, never missing a beat. Her days are filled with a flurry of tasks that seem to multiply by the minute. She's a master at multitasking, flipping pancakes while responding to work emails, tidying up the living room while engaging in a conference call, and even managing to squeeze in a bedtime story amidst a pile of pending reports. Meanwhile, as Olivia navigates through her day, we see Michael, her husband. He seems to have a different rhythm to his day, one that's more relaxed and less demanding. We see him enjoying his morning coffee in peace, heading out for a run and catching up with friends over a game of cards. His moments of leisure stand in sharp contrast to Olivia's non-stop schedule. It's not that Michael doesn't care or contribute, but his involvement in the day-to-day tasks of parenting and household chores seems minimal compared to Olivia's. He's there for the fun and games, the laughter and joy, but when it comes to changing diapers, cleaning up messes, or handling midnight tantrums, it's usually Olivia who steps up to the plate. This is the reality of their day-to-day life, a dance of duties and responsibilities that seems to revolve mostly around Olivia. It's a balance, or rather an imbalance, that has slowly become their norm. It's a typical day in their household, with Olivia shouldering most of the responsibilities, and Michael seemingly unaware of the imbalance. One evening, the weight of her world brings Olivia to tears. A day filled with the cacophony of work calls, the clamor of toys, the endless cycle of meals and messes, finally comes to a quiet end. Yet in the stillness of the night, the silence is deafening. It's in this silence that Olivia's strength wavers, her resilience falters, and her heart aches with the overwhelming sense of carrying the world alone. In the solitude of her own thoughts, she feels the sting of isolation, the joy of motherhood, the satisfaction of her career, the love for her family, all overshadowed by the relentless feeling of being overwhelmed. She yearns for understanding, for support, for a moment of respite from the ceaseless demands of her life. Her tears, a testament to her struggle, are a silent plea for help. Meanwhile, in another corner of their home, Michael is lost in his world. Oblivious to Olivia's turmoil, he indulges in his hobbies, cherishing the tranquility that his evening brings. Yet this evening is different. The absence of Olivia's laughter, the silence where her voice usually fills their home, draws him out of his solitude. Michael finds Olivia, a picture of despair amidst their shared life. The sight of her, so strong yet so vulnerable, shakes him. The woman who had always been his rock, his partner in every sense, now appears as if she's bearing the weight of their world alone. A sense of guilt washes over him, a realization of his ignorance to the imbalance in their lives. He sees the silent sacrifices she makes every day, the quiet compromises she accepts without a word. He feels the sting of her tears, each one a reflection of her struggle, her strength, and her resilience. In the face of her vulnerability, he understands the depth of her exhaustion, the extent of her sacrifice, and the enormity of her love. It's a moment of vulnerability that opens Michael's eyes to the need for change. A change not just for Olivia, but for their family, for their love, and for their shared journey in this beautiful chaos called parenthood. Under the quiet night, Olivia and Michael finally have an honest conversation about their shared journey. The house, once filled with the sounds of laughter and chaos, now rests in silence. The twins are tucked away, their dreams carrying them to lands of make-believe and endless adventures. In this tranquility, Olivia and Michael find the space to speak, to listen, to understand. Olivia, her voice a blend of weariness and resilience, breaks the silence. She speaks of her exhaustion, the weight of the world that seems to rest solely on her shoulders. Her words echo in the room, painting a picture of her daily grind, from the crack of dawn to the stroke of midnight. She speaks of her love for their twin boys, her dedication to her work, and her commitment to their home, but she also speaks of her longing for support, for balance, for a hand to share her load. Michael, a silent observer until now, takes in her words. He listens, truly listens, as Olivia pours out her heart. The reality of their imbalance becomes starkly clear. He realizes that while he has been living his life, Olivia has been merely surviving hers. This revelation hits him hard, and he feels a pang of guilt, of regret for not having seen it sooner. He reaches out, takes her hand in his, and promises to try to do better. He acknowledges her feelings, validates her exhaustion, and expresses his gratitude. He promises to be more present, to share in the responsibilities of their home, their children, their life. He promises to be not just a father, but a partner in every sense of the word. Their conversation, though difficult, shines a light on the path they must tread together. It serves as a reminder that parenthood is not a solitary journey but a shared experience. It's a dance of compromise and understanding, of give and take, of love and respect. Their heart-to-heart conversation lays the groundwork for a new beginning. A beginning where they walk side by side, where they share the load, where they support each other through the highs and the lows. A beginning where they embrace change together through compromise and love. With newfound understanding, Michael steps into his role as a partner and father more fully. It's a transition that doesn't happen overnight. Yet with every dawn, Michael embraces the day with a renewed sense of purpose and dedication. He learns that fatherhood extends beyond playtime and bedtime stories. It weaves itself into the fabric of daily life, in preparing breakfast, doing laundry, and tidying up the toys scattered around the house. Michael begins to understand that these seemingly mundane tasks are like tiny threads holding together the tapestry of their family life. He finds joy in the unexpected moments, like the laughter that fills the room when the twins help him make pancakes, or the satisfaction of conquering the mountain of laundry that seemed insurmountable. He learns that parenthood is a dance of laughter and tears, chaos and calm. It's about being present, not just physically, but emotionally for his partner and their children. Michael stumbles and fumbles, of course. There are burnt pancakes, mismatched socks, and the occasional forgotten school project. But with each mishap, he learns, grows, and becomes more attuned to the rhythm of their family life. As he takes on more responsibilities, Michael not only lightens Olivia's load, but also deepens his connection with his children. He becomes an active participant in their lives, not just a spectator. He's there for the highs and lows, the triumphs and tantrums. But perhaps most importantly, Michael's actions speak louder than any words could. He shows Olivia that he hears her, understands her, and is there for her. His actions are a testament to his love for her and their family. It's a love that is willing to roll up its sleeves, get its hands dirty, and dive headfirst into the beautiful chaos that is parenthood. Their journey of compromise unfolds in the shared tasks and moments of family life. It's a dance they're learning together step by step, day by day, and while the dance may not always be graceful, it's theirs, a testament to their love, resilience, and commitment to each other and their family. As they embrace their roles and responsibilities with renewed commitment, their home becomes a haven of joy and teamwork. It's a palpable shift, a harmony born from understanding, respect, and a shared willingness to adapt. Their world, once marked by imbalance, now hums with a newfound equilibrium, a testament to their love and resilience. They've learned to navigate the stormy seas of parenting and partnership together. The chaos of twin toddler boys, the demands of work, the never-ending cycle of household chores, they all remain, yet they're no longer insurmountable mountains. Instead, they're challenges they face together, head-on. Their home, once a battleground of unspoken frustrations, now rings with laughter, punctuated by the playful banter of twin boys and the shared chuckles of a couple rediscovering each other in their journey of parenthood. The energy is different, lighter, a reflection of the balance they've worked hard to achieve. The twins too sense this change. Their smiles are brighter, their laughter more frequent. Even their tantrums seem less daunting, easily diffused by the united front of their parents. They're growing up in a home filled with love, understanding, and teamwork, a foundation that will shape them in ways more profound than one can imagine. In the quiet moments, when the twins are tucked into bed and the house is swept of its daily chaos, Olivia and Michael find solace in each other's company. They share stories, exchange smiles, and relish in the comfort of a partnership strengthened by shared experiences and mutual support. Their connection, once stretched thin by the demands of parenthood, now thrives in the space they've created for each other. They've learned to compromise, to share the load, to communicate their needs and concerns. They've discovered that the secret to navigating parenthood isn't about tackling challenges in isolation, but about facing them together, hand in hand. The challenges of parenting twins become adventures they tackle together, their bond strengthening with each shared experience.